much going on today, but I thought I would just stop and share what we're having for supper and kind of take you guys along on that process. Today we actually just got back from picking up a Walmart grocery order. I didn't even film a haul because it literally was nothing much. I had to get some file folders because it's tax season, so I've been really busy working on like tax paperwork things and all of that. And then I just had to pick up like some onion powder and just some like condiments, like A1 sauce we were out of like Heinz 57 sauce, just things like that. And I also went ahead and picked up this pack of chicken because I have a huge pack of chicken back here that has been thawing, but it's not fully thawed, and it wasn't going to be fully thawed in time for me to use it for supper purposes. But I am actually just going to prep all of that chicken, so I will share with y'all how I'm going to prep all of that chicken because it is quite a bit. Let me see here. I want to say it's like five or 6 pounds of chicken. It's quite a bit, but I've got 2 pounds of chicken in the crock pot right now, and I'm just starting by seasoning it with onion and garlic powder first and foremost. And I'm just going to do barbecue chicken sandwiches tonight, something super simple and easy. I had originally planned, like I said, to use this chicken. I put it in the fridge overnight, pulled it out at 5 o'clock. I think it was about 5:20 this morning, and it's 11:54 now, and it's still just not ready. So I was like, oh well. But I'm just seasoning, like I said, my chicken breast here with onion and garlic powder. What do you want, baby? Did you run out of snacks? And then I'm just going to add a little bit of salt, and I'm just using the salt blend here. You can just use whatever salt you want. Wow, do you want to help me? Can you help me pour this in? So I am actually going to use a blend of barbecue sauce for our barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken's so easy to make. You can literally, like I said, just throw this in the crock pot, leave it, shred it, throw it on some sandwiches. I'm also going to be making some coleslaw to go with it, like for on the sandwiches. So I will share with y'all the coleslaw as well. But I actually have a cup here full of, you want to help me pour it? Good job. It's full of homemade barbecue sauce. And one of our good family friends, he always makes us a gallon jug of this barbecue sauce for Christmas. And we also always get a Boston butt from him as well. So I'm doing a mix of that, but I'm also going to add, because this is more like vinegary based. It's not like super overpowering vinegar, but it is a vinegar based. So to bring back in some sweetness, I'm using the Baby Ray's Sweet and Spicy. It's our favorite. And we're going to put the rest of this one, of this bottle in there. I'll let you do it, honey. Hang on. Look, we're going to put this in there. You're going to help me squeeze it. Hang on. Wait. You can't squeeze yet. There you go. Now you can squeeze. Squeeze. Good job. Can you squeeze it? Can you go throw this away from me? Go throw that away from me. Thank you. Alright, so that's it. So we're just going to let this sit and cook. I've got it on high for 5 hours. It'll probably be done in 4. I just went ahead and set it on 5. The longer it cooks, the more tender it's going to be. So that's perfect. So I'm going to let that cook, and then we'll get started on some coleslaw. And I'll also show you how I will prep all of this other chicken back here. Just to cook it, shred it, and freeze it. So that way I can just pull it out and it's already pre-cooked chicken. That I can use for lots of other things like next week.
Working it out in all things, all things, in all things. You working it out. those you called according to your plan, well, you are working for the good. Yeah, you are working for the good. In all things, in all things, in all things, you're working it out, working it out. In all things, all things, in all things, you're working it out, working it out for the good. Those you called according to your purpose, for the good. Those you called according to your plan, well, you are working for the good. Yeah, you are working for the good. We will trust in you. We will trust, we will see you move. We will trust in you. Oh, we will trust, we will see you move for the good. Those you called according to your purpose, for the good. Those you called according to your plan, and for the good. Those you called according to your purpose, for the good. Those you called according to your plan, well, you are working for the good. You are working for the good.
All right, so it is a different day and I've got another yummy supper recipe for y'all. And so actually I've already got my short ribs cooking in the crock pot with some barbecue sauce. I will show you those here in a little bit, but just a side dish to go with those, something that's super simple and just kind of to elevate a side dish option. I feel like side dishes can be so difficult and oftentimes we overthink like what kind of side am I going to have for this, but just to change things up from the norm, just to make it a little bit more fun and interesting, instead of just using regular green beans, you can just make a very simple green bean casserole. And we love green bean casserole, so I'm just going to be making a green bean casserole. So I figured I would share that with y'all and how I do mine. It's super yummy and everybody loves it. And also, like I said, I'm having it with short ribs, barbecue short ribs, and I'm very like tight on time today because I have to run over to our office and do some paperwork with Houston. And so I'm going ahead and making this green bean casserole ahead, like way ahead of time. It's 2 o'clock. So that way it'll be ready. I'll just put some tin foil on it and keep it in the oven, and the residual heat will keep it warm. And then my short ribs are in the crock pot, so they will be ready to eat whenever I get back from the office. And I was originally gonna make some potatoes with this, but because I'm so short on time today and I'm having to juggle multiple things, I figured let me just make the green bean casserole and the short ribs, and I think that'll be plenty. So let's get into making the green bean casserole. All right, so I was just gonna take 2 cans of green beans, but I decided to do 3 cans since, like I said, I'm not doing any potatoes. The more beans, the merrier. casserole is super easy, and my favorite green beans to use are the French style green beans if I do not have fresh green beans that have been canned from the garden. Also, if you want to, you can use frozen green beans, and you can just saute those up really good in a pan first. I have made it that way, but you want to saute up those frozen green beans with some salt and pepper and onion and garlic powder. Really get them seasoned up, because when they're in a can, you know, they've already been seasoned, but when they're frozen, they're just frozen green beans. So make sure you saute those up. Then you add in your cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. I get the cream of chicken with herb, and then I also your fried onions. It's super easy, super delicious, and quick. And like I said, we love it, and it's just a fun twist on just a boring, you know, green bean side. Though I love green beans, I don't think they're boring, but it just, you know, spices things up a little bit. So right here I have my short rib, and this is the barbecue sauce that I used for those today. It's the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy. It is so delicious. This has become our favorite Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce for quite a while now. It's not too spicy, but for short ribs I would prefer to use just this and not homemade barbecue sauce, because I like them to be more sweet, not vinegary. So I'm going to show you these. These have been cooking now for 4 hours. They are like already falling off the bone. They're beautiful. They smell so good. And once I get them fully done, they've got about 3 hours left. Well, a little less than 3 hours left. I literally could take these bones out of them now, but I'm gonna just top them with some more of this just to glaze it on. Be so delicious.
I can see you far and wide across the ocean, above the clouds. In your presence I am free. I hear your whisper through the wind.
Oh honey, we don't need that yet.
Here right now,
We don't have dishes to wash yet.
there's no place that I would rather be.
Jojo.
So let this moment last.
Honey, I don't need that yet.
I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up. 'Cause no one else can make me love like you. You give me strength, Lord, I finally know where I belong. I can feel you in the sunlight and through the cold nights. When I close my eyes, I am walking, oh Lord, beneath the starlight, a love so pure. Right now, there's no place that I would rather be. So let this moment last. I've searched myself, I've tried to figure out who I am, and you were always there to lift me up. 'Cause no.
Alright, so occasionally we all want a sweet treat, but we might be trying to watch our sugar intake, or whatever the case may be. So we just might want something that is healthier. I have shared this first recipe on my channel before years ago when I first started YouTube, and it is the Snicker bar dates, and you may have seen it going around on social media. It is a very popular healthy sweet treat these days that is going around all over, like all kinds of media platforms. So I'm actually going to be making those. So if you don't know what those are, then keep watching, because I'm going to show you how to make the Snicker bar dates. I actually made a few the other night because I just didn't want to film, but I really wanted some because I had just got the stuff to make them. So I'm going to make those. And then also something new that I'm going to try with dates is kind of the same situation where I'm making a candy cookie bar situation out of the dates. And one of my most favorite cookies, other than my homemade chocolate chip cookies, are the Girl Scout Samoa cookies, or I don't know if they have a different name, the Coconut Caramel Delight, is that what they're called maybe as well, but I've always called them the Samoa cookies. And I actually saw where you can take dates and smash them down and toast some coconut, add that, and like add chocolate and everything, and it's supposed to mimic the Samoa cookie, so without like the shortbread cookie part of it. So anywho, we're gonna try those as well today. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess.
Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. Jesus, come, inhabit the praise of the sinner and saint. Jesus, come, and Jesus, move. Here and now, we call on you, Lord, come and meet us today. Here and now, have your way. Open up the heavens, come rain down your presence. see you in everything. You're working it all out for me. Oh, what can I do but sing and give to you all the glory? You put all my fears to rest. I bring to you my anxiety. Oh, I am forever blessed. Your passion is always chasing me.